Jamie Lee Curtis, the acclaimed actress known for her roles in Halloween and Freakier Friday, recently shared a poignant memory that has lingered with her for nearly 3 decades. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Curtis recounted a missed opportunity to meet Princess Diana and her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, during a visit to the set of her 1997 film Fierce Creatures in the UK. The encounter, which never materialized due to a twist of fate, led to a touching exchange of letters that became even more significant in the wake of Diana's tragic death just 2 months later. Curtis's reflection offers a glimpse into the grace and humanity of the late princess, whose legacy continues to resonate with those who knew her and the millions who admired her from afar. The story begins on the set of Fierce Creatures, a comedy filmed at Pinewood Studios, where Curtis was working alongside co-stars like John Cleese and Kevin Kline. During a break in filming, Curtis stepped away to use the restroom, unaware that Princess Diana and her sons had arrived on set for a visit. "We were shooting deep in the forest there," Curtis recalled, describing the remote location. By the time she returned, Diana was already leaving and Curtis, ever respectful, chose not to chase after her. "I wasn't going to chase her to tell her how much I admired her," she explained, reflecting her humility and understanding of the moment's significance. Determined to express her admiration, Curtis wrote a letter to Diana and had it delivered to Kensington Palace. In it, she shared her respect for the princess's work and her disappointment at missing the chance to meet her. To Curtis's surprise, Diana responded the very next day with a letter of her own. "She thanked me for writing and understood, of course, nature calling as it happens to her all the time," Curtis wrote, noting the princess's warmth and relatability. Diana's letter also expressed hope for a future meeting, a sentiment that carried bittersweet weight when the princess passed away just 2 months later on August 31, 1997, in a car crash in Paris alongside her partner, Dodi Al-Fayed. Curtis was in England at the time of Diana's death, and the news hit her hard. "I remember watching the news and then turning it off, knowing what the news would do in the recurring shots of that tunnel," she recalled. The image of the Paris tunnel where Diana's car crashed became an indelible part of the global mourning that followed, and for Curtis, it amplified the significance of the letter she had received. The brief exchange, though never leading to an in-person meeting, left a lasting impression on the actress, who has carried the memory of Diana's kindness with her ever since. Reflecting on Diana's legacy, Curtis described her as someone who lived wisely and loved deeply. She recalled iconic images of the princess, particularly one of Diana with her arms outstretched, welcoming her sons after time apart. "She loved them in a way a royal person never had," Curtis said, highlighting Diana's groundbreaking approach to motherhood within the constraints of royal life. The actress also praised Diana's courage and grace, qualities that made her a global icon. "I'm still moved by her and her grace and courage," Curtis wrote, "but I'm also comforted in knowing that she lived a mindful, wise, loving life." Diana's impact extended far beyond her personal interactions. As a progressive humanitarian, she championed causes that were considered taboo for royals at the time, including AIDS research, landmine removal, and addressing homelessness in the UK. Her willingness to engage directly with those in need, from shaking hands with AIDS patients to walking through minefields, redefined the role of a royal in the public eye. Curtis's admiration for Diana reflects this legacy, emphasizing the princess's ability to connect with people on a human level, regardless of her status. The letter from Diana also holds a special place in Curtis's heart because of its timing. Coming just weeks before the princess's death, it serves as a tangible reminder of her warmth and accessibility. Curtis's decision to share the story now, nearly 3 decades later, underscores the enduring impact of Diana's life and the way her memory continues to inspire. The actress's reflection is not just about a missed meeting but about the profound effect that even a brief connection with Diana could have. Curtis's career has been marked by her ability to connect with audiences through her authenticity and emotional depth, qualities she shares with Diana. Her recent roles, including her Oscar-winning performance in Everything Everywhere All at Once, have showcased her versatility, while her openness about personal experiences, from sobriety to aging, has endeared her to fans. By sharing the story of Diana's letter, Curtis invites others to reflect on the princess's legacy and the importance of living with intention and compassion. The story also highlights Diana's influence on her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, who have carried forward her commitment to humanitarian causes. Through initiatives like Heads Together, a mental health campaign launched by the brothers, Diana's legacy of vulnerability and advocacy lives on. Curtis's admiration for Diana's love for her sons resonates with this aspect of her legacy, as the princess's efforts to provide William and Harry with a sense of normalcy shaped their approach to public life. As Curtis continues to navigate her own journey in Hollywood, her reflection on Diana serves as a reminder of the power of kindness and connection. The letter, though a small moment in her life, represents a profound link to a woman whose impact transcended borders and generations. By sharing this story, Curtis honors Diana's memory while inspiring others to live with the same grace and courage that defined the people's princess.